Hello and welcome to another ride with Over the Hill mountain biking. Now today I'm in the Pennines, in Cumbria still, and I'm riding just out of the pretty little village of Dufton. Hope you can hear me, there's a bit of a headwind. And I'm going to be making my way up to the far end of Hike Up Nick. Now, if you look at the profile of this ride, you'll see that it's quite short and it consists of one huge uphill followed by one huge downhill, which it basically is, but it's kind of doing the ride a bit of injustice because the views that you get from the head of Hike Up Nick are absolutely stupendous and make that big uphill worthwhile, I can assure you. Here we are in the little hamlet of Merton. This is where the climb proper starts. It's probably about 2.5 to 3 miles between Dufton and Merton. I prefer it to do it this way because it's a ride along the road and it lets your legs get warmed up before the big climb. So here we go. This is the start of one hell of a climb. I've ridden up to Hike Up Nick before on a mountain bike many years ago, way before the advent of e-bikes, but I never went this way, so this is a first for me. But whichever way you go, it's one hell of a climb. Oh, sheeps! This is steep. I'll have a stop and admire the view. So looking over towards East Lakes, Eastern Fells, High Street, Low Pot Hill, can't think of what else. It's the Eden Valley in front. Looking over towards, I can't remember what you call this flat-topped hill. I'm assuming the camera can pick all this out. It's quite hazy. But you can hear all the gunshots from Walkup, the army firing range. Other than that, there's just no sound other than bird song and the gentle whine of an e-bike. Certainly getting a lot windier now. Oh wow, I just noticed, I'm going to stop again just to admire the view yet again. Right, I don't know, I'm hoping the camera can pick this out. It's very hazy today. Right in the foreground here we have Dufton Pike, this pointy hill in the near distance. And then way in the distance we have the Northern Lakes, Northern Fells, excuse me, Blencathra and Skidder, etc. Just to the left there we have Great Melfell, Little Melfell. Sorry, I've just been distracted by something running across the grass here. I have no idea what it is. It's a mammal just in front of those sheep. It's of the colour of a fox, but it wasn't a fox. What the hell was that? Sorry, got distracted there. I've no idea what that was. Maybe somebody can advise me. But yeah, fantastic view of the lakes. And I forget the name of this peak here. I'll put it up on the screen. The wind's probably drowning out everything. Got a couple of sheep here about to knock hell out of each other. I have no idea what that mammal was that was running across the grass. It's about the size of a cat. Can't imagine there'd be a cat up here. It's a curlew. You can see, camera probably can't pick it out. There he goes, quite close. Protecting its nest. You can see it flying around. It's trying to distract me. Alright, turn off that track I've been on, onto a grassy track now. Now this is where things could get boggy, but hopefully they should be dry today, or dry-ish, because we've had a long dry spell. Got downhill. Wasn't expecting this. Off camber, steep drop. Like I just said, this section could be quite iffy if it was damp or the clouds were down, as it's riding into a ravine. It's off camber and it's quite narrow, and there is quite a steep slope below it, so just take care. The camera probably can't pick it out, but in the distance I can just see the summit of Great Dunfell, which is in between here and Crossfell, and on the top, on the summit of Great Dunfell, there's a giant radar, aviation radar. Don't know if the camera can pick it out. I always say that. Basically, jets fly north from London and turn left for America at that point. This, where I am now, is the high point of the day, as in height, not as in views, but right over to it. Again, fantastic view, although it is quite hazy. The lakes in the distance. It's looking a bit brighter over the lakes now than it was earlier. As we're pan round, this is where we're going. These rocks are like an escarpment almost. It is Hike Up Nick. We're going right to the head of it. Basically, it's a large nick taken out of the Pennines due to glacial erosion, of course. I'm no geologist or geography student, but I still find it fascinating. Anyway, we'll carry on. We're not far from it now. Come on, sheeps, out the way. Come on, sheep, out the way. Alley hop. Ooh. Boulder field. Super. Oh. Bloody hell. It's a bit unexpected. Oh, crazy. Whew. The Bride Louise, quite well signposted. It should just as well appear because the clouds descend. It'd be very easy to get lost. Basically, where I want to be is right below me, but the bridleway takes you on a loop around. Don't know where it's now taking me. Oh, straight down. And this, my friends, is what I've come for. Look at this. Even my GPS is beeping away because it's so happy. This is the head of Hike Up Nick. I really hope that the camera does this justice, because it is just fantastic. You can just literally see how it's carved out the side of this hillside. It just makes you think of the power of glaciers. That's better, the sun's just come out. Fantastic. I'm surprised there's nobody else here actually. This is the track that comes along here is part of the Pennine Way. So you can imagine it's a well-trodden path. And that's the way I'm going back. Heading back up along here before the final big descent down into Dufton itself. Very windy now. It's getting stronger and stronger. Blimey, it's more techy than I thought. Can't remember any of this. Let's say it's many years since I've ridden up here. Oh, God. At this point, I should have stayed on the track I was on instead of turning left just here as I did. Yeah, right. There it is. Just back there, you've got a choice of routes. There's one that climbs up and one that goes on the lower side. And I chose the lower. Don't take that one because it's just unrideable. It's a rocky boulder field that would be a good trials course, but quite unrideable for most people, including me. So this is the other option, which in itself is pretty rocky. Anyway, hopefully I'm over that now. This is mega rocky. Bloody hell. Yeah. That's a lot more technical than I imagined it. I remembered it. By the way, make sure your tyres are nice and inflated because this is mega snake bite puncher country. Very techy. And from here it is pretty much downhill all the way. This is rough. Good fun though. Well, I think that's the trickiest section over with. That was a hell of a track. Bloody hell. This is more farm tracks from now on. Hello. This track is actually rougher than I thought it was going to be, so it's a bit more fun. But more gates. They always spoil the bloody fun. And that's all the off-road done. Just a quick descent back down to the village. And that's it. Would I recommend this ride? Yes, for the views. The climb, to be honest, although it's steep at first, it's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. I mean, I know I'm on an e-bike. The downhill is very techy at first, to the point where I had to get off and push it over rocks. But then again, I did take the wrong sort of line, the wrong detour. Anyway, I would thoroughly recommend this ride. Thank you once again for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please consider subscribing, and if you do, please also hit that notification bell, and you will be notified of any videos that I upload in future. So take care, peace, love, and I'll see you all in the next video.